few kind words of comfort means a lot from an old friend. Just a simple phone call could brighten someone's day.
Let them know you miss them and hear me when I say,
reach out to see if they're okay. Don't put off till tomorrow
what you can do today.
Reach out and make a difference. It takes no time at all. Call a friend, call your neighbor. Reach out and make that call. There's nothing quite as comforting as talking to a friend. It sure feels good to make somebody feel good now and then.
So take the time to make the time.
Pick up the telephone.
Let somebody know you care.
We're not in this alone.
There will never be a better time.
Don't let this moment go.
Someone wants to hear from you.
So much you'll never know.
And though we can't be with them,
Reach out and keep in touch.
tell your friends and family.
You miss them all so much.
Reach out to see if they're okay.
Don't put off till tomorrow
What you can do today. Reach out and make a difference. It takes no time at all. Call a friend, call your neighbor. Reach out and make that call. Never stop believing, that's what the good Lord said. Good times will return again. There's brighter days ahead. Though we may be weary and our hearts put to the test, reach out and call a friend.
'Cause old friends are the best.
Reach out to see if they're okay.
Don't put off tomorrow
What you can do today. Reach out and make a difference. It takes no time at all. Call a friend, call your neighbor. Reach out and make that call. Reach out to see if they're okay. Don't put off till tomorrow.
what you can do today.
Although we can't be with you, we want to keep in touch. So from all of us to all of you, we miss you all so much. So from all of us to all of you, we miss you all so
A very good evening and happy Christmas, and welcome to the Reach Out Country Christmas Reunion! What a night we're going to have here tonight. We're looking forward to chatting and hearing the best of our country music family right here tonight. We know it's going to be a brilliant night, and Margo is going to help me co-host it, but we don't think it's that formal at all, Margo. Sure we don't.
Oh, not at all.
Bit of an old chat with everybody that we know.
And I'll chat with old friends.
Old friends, that's for sure. Well, tonight we're going to start off with a gentleman that is one of our finest country music singers. He's incredible success over the last number of years, a great, great band, and one of our own. Will you please put your hands together for Gerry Guthrie?
Thank you, Trudy. How are we fixed back here?
How are you?
I'm great.
How is Christmas so far?
So far, so good. It's been a quiet year for us, so we're great to get back to real celebrating this year, you know.
And how did you get on, Gerry, in the last year and a half? How was it been
I
for
kept
you?
myself busy with different things, you know, and as soon as we could get back doing any kind of work at all, I was back out on the road. I was one of the lucky ones that got back kind of early to it, you know. So it's been up and down, but overall, we're in a good place at the minute.
And of course, you've been reaching out. You've been reaching out across the world at this stage to all your fans all over.
That's
Did
right.
you enjoy that?
It was, and you know, at the time it came along, it was a time that we kind of needed something to give us a lift, and I suppose to reconnect us with the people that we'd been meeting week in, week out at all the different venues, and to be able to pick up the phone and brighten up the day gave us a lift as well, you know. It was mighty.
Will you do an old song for us?
I might.
Get the old party going.
Why not?
Will you? What'll you do for us?
We'll do one that was, it's kind of kept us going for the last few years, you know. It was really popular on the dance floor. Are you ready to kick it off back there, lads? This is called The New Moon Over My Shoulder. It
Gerry
goes like this.
Guthrie.
Thank you. There's a new moon over my shoulder and an old love in my heart. I remember now that I'm older what you told me the day we had to part. You promised with the new moon you'd be coming back to me. Many moons have passed since then, I've waited patiently. There's a new moon over my shoulder and an old love in my heart. I remember now that I'm older what you told me the day we had to part. You promised with the new moon you'd be coming back to me. But many moons have passed since then, I've waited patiently. There's a new moon over my shoulder and an old love in my heart. Here comes the band for a bit. With the new moon you'd be coming back to me. But many moons have passed since then, I've waited patiently. There's a new moon over my shoulder and an old love in my heart. I remember now that I'm older what you told me the day we had to part. You promised you would write me, but so far there's not a line. Still I wait and make believe that someday you'll be mine. There's a new moon over my shoulder and an old love in my heart. Great stuff. Thank you very much.
I'm dying laughing because right behind you is our Queen of Country, Philomena Begley, and again a Tyrone woman, right behind a Mayo man.
I know.
Have you been chatting?
No, but she walked in singing a Tyrone song there.
Did you?
10 minutes ago.
How do you
Talk
think
to
I'm
me.
dressed? I'm dressed for the...
He's causing trouble already.
Say that, Philly.
Say I'm well dressed up for the occasion.
You look great. Look great in the Tyrone colours. But Mayo, talk to me about Mayo and all the football. How are you getting on with that?
More heartbreak this year, unfortunately. But we don't begrudge it to Tyrone this year either. It's great to see
I knew
it.
you wouldn't. We
It's
wouldn't have
brilliant,
begrudged it to you either.
I know yourself and 30 other 31 other counties that were all
Exactly,
shouting for us, really, you know. But it wasn't our year again, you know.
Well, Gerry, you recorded a gorgeous song about Mayo. Will you tell us a little bit about who wrote it and sing a little bit of it
Around
for us?
2012, I was lucky enough to become friendly with a man called Gerry Carney. And Gerry is famous for writing a number of massive songs, The Cottage by the Sea and Paddy, which was a huge hit for him. And he wrote this one and had it out as a single. And he sent it on to me to see if I have any interest in maybe doing it. And we got in to Jonathan up there in Granard and put it down as soon as we got a chance. And it's been a great song throughout the pandemic with the amount of people that were in contact with us that have been away from home, that connected to home through the song. It's great, you know.
I know you'll be singing it in Crow Park someday.
Help of God. Help of God.
Tyrone will be back next year too.
Okay. We'd love to hear it, Gerry.
This is called Mayo Will Always Be Home. Whenever you're ready, lads. Here we go. The barman was calling, time gentlemen please. At a dark corner table, he seemed ill at ease. His face told the story, his eyes would betray. He said, friend, are you going my way? An old faded picture he kept in his coat came with a letter that his mother wrote, taken at Easter 1963, he said everyone's there except me. Mayo will always be home, no matter wherever I roam. Although we're divided by land and by sea, Mayo will always be home to me. Born on the island, raised on the shore, he talked of the sun and the cloud on Slievemore. Barely a man when he left behind someone who still crosses his mind. He said they're all gone now, there's no one at home. His mother saw 90 and died all alone. The time wasn't in it to bid her goodbye. How it hurt to see this old man cry. Mayo will always be home, no matter wherever I roam. Although we're divided by land and by sea, Mayo will always be home to me. We landed in Mayo, this old man and me. We stopped by the old home one last time to see the house and the garden and the open half door. And he said, as we stood on the shore, Mayo will always be home, no matter wherever I roam. Although we're divided by land and by sea, Mayo will always be home. Mayo will always be home, no matter wherever I roam. Although we're divided by land and by sea, Mayo will always be home to me. Mayo will always be home.
Gerry Guthrie!
Appreciate it.
What a talent, what a talent. Sandy Kelly.
Well, hello.
It's wonderful to see you, Sandy.
Follow that.
I follow that. What a great, great talent we have in Gerry Guthrie.
Yeah, and a great friend of mine. Actually, Gerry's first job was in my band.
Hey, we didn't know that. Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, I think you were 19, were you,
It
Gerry?
was, yeah.
Yeah.
Long time ago now.
He joined my band when he was 19, and then occasionally now he lets me join his band. That's the way it goes in our business, isn't it?
Sandy, it's great that you're here with us Christmas
Thank you. It's
night.
wonderful to be amongst friends again. It's great.
Yeah, isn't it
To
lovely?
see everybody, yeah.
That sense of unity again, you know. How have you been coping? I know Christmas is particularly tinged with a little bit of sadness for you with the passing
Yeah,
of your
but, you know,
beautiful sister Barbara.
Yeah, it is. But, you know, thankfully, I'm able to take the positive, you know, from most situations. And I have a wonderful family. I have a grandson who's only 7 and a daughter, Barbara, with special needs. So they keep me busy. So I don't get a lot of time really to feel sorry for myself. Or, you know, I'm always housework. My house was, on a positive note, my house was never as clean since COVID. The Hoover is worn out.
But Sandy, talk to me a little bit about Barbara, because it's a very special birthday this year for Barbara, wasn't it?
Yeah, my daughter Barbara.
Your daughter Barbara, yeah.
Yeah, about the 29th of September, my daughter Barbara celebrated her 40th birthday.
40th, wow.
Yeah. And Gerry, you were at the party. And she had a great celebration, and it happens, it's the same thing every year. She has a party every year, and it's always a big party, lots of music and whatever. And as soon as 12 o'clock comes, she starts talking about Santa Claus. The party's not over 5 minutes, like. She wants to know, I have to write to Santa Claus, yeah. But she's great. Thankfully, she's doing great. She coped well with COVID and had a good understanding, you know, and that part of it was a bit tricky having her home such a long time. That got a little bit tricky.
Okay, just the adjustment was kind of very difficult
the first
for her, was it,
lockdown,
or?
I suppose nobody knew what they were dealing with, and Barbara was home for 19 weeks. And if she had gone back to respite, I wouldn't have been able to bring her back home. that went on indefinitely, as far as we knew. And so she's as cute as a fox. She knew that we couldn't send her anywhere if she misbehaved. So she took all the chances she could get to do everything she's always wanted to do to her mother. And people say, you know, she doesn't look 40, she hasn't a wrinkle. And I said, that's because I have all of them. I have all her wrinkles.
Not at all, you look beautiful. Sandy, will you sing for us here tonight? Because we love hearing your beautiful voice. Tell us a little bit about this song you're going to do.
Well, this is a song that everybody knows called The Wind Beneath My Wings. And I recorded it years and years ago. Bette Midler, of course, had a huge hit with it. But I recorded it in the early 90s. And then myself and Jonathan did it on the Late Late Show in memory of my sister not that long ago. So I thought, just for a change, sure, I'll sing The Wind Beneath My Wings.
Delighted to hear you. Sandy Kelly.
I'll give it a bash. Thank you. It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, while you always walked a step behind. I was the one with all the glory, but you were the one with all the strength. Only a face, just a name, but I never once heard you complain. Did you ever know that you're my hero and everything I would like to be? I could fly higher than an eagle, with you as the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I have it all right here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth, that I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero and everything I would like to be? Oh, I could fly higher than an eagle, with you as the wind beneath my wings. Oh, did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be. Oh, I could fly higher than an eagle, with you as the wind beneath my wings. Oh, you are the wind beneath my wings.
beautiful. Beautiful, Sandy. And thank you for sharing that with us on Christmas night. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Listen, Johnny Cash, when you hear Sandy Kelly, you just hear the name Johnny Cash straight away. Talk to us a little bit about the late, great
Used to
Johnny
be June
Cash.
Carter, but now it's Sandy.
yeah, exactly.
I wish.
Talk to us that some of us that have never had the opportunity, obviously, to ever even meet Johnny Cash. Tell us a little
Tom
bit.
Allen here, you
Yeah.
worked with Johnny
Tom-
Cash, didn't you?
Tom
You did,
did,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, did anybody else? You did.
And
yeah.
Margo, yeah.
Margo did,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think he was particularly fond of Ireland. So, you know, some of us did get a chance to meet him and work with him. And Tom, I think you would say, and Margo, he's just an ordinary, really
And
nice
his family
person.
in Ireland, or what was his love of
No,
Ireland?
I think he, you know, he dug back into his history and ancestry, and I think he found his relatives in Cork and Scotland. He loved Scotland as well, you know. So it's one of those things where I was just lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time, you know.
And I know you did a beautiful duet that you recorded. Was it Marquee Castle? I know you were there lately. for the
Markree
photo
Castle,
shoot,
yeah. Markree Castle is about 10 minutes from my house in Sligo, and I
yeah.
don't know if anybody's had a chance to visit. But Johnny Cash came down there in 1990, and him and June and the family and the band, they spent Halloween at Markree Castle. And I remember they went off looking for a party shop in 1990 in Sligo to get Halloween costumes. So they ended up making their own. And I think Johnny dressed as an Indian. And I missed it. I'd love to have seen it because June was a page 3 girl. So I don't know if she went the full Monty or what way that went. I don't
None
know.
of those photos circulating, is there? No?
But Markree Castle is a special place, and we did the video for this
You
song.
did the video.
And I sing it quite often with Gerry.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. We're
And
all looking
I hate
forward
to tell
it.
Gerry, but I sang it recently with Michael English. I was cheating.
Oh, no. Now you tell me.
Michael
Well, you know-
doesn't mind, but we'd love to hear, wouldn't we? Love to hear her singing Woodcarver with Gerry Guthrie. Sandy Kelly.
You won't talk to me now, you love. Would carve me the house of my dreams, carve me a valley, make me a stream that runs through the mountains under the trees. Would carver do this for me?
Well, I can carve you a house out of oak, out of pine, make you a castle that sits on the Rhine, or even a cottage that no one could find, with the sun that forever will shine. But I can make it real for you. It's only as real as the word that I use. I can make your dreams come true. That's something you have to do.
Would carver carve me the love I can't find, make him gentle, tender and kind, carve my heart that will always be mine. Would carver take your time?
I can carve you a knight, a cowboy in jeans, maybe a sailor coming home from the sea, as hard as the oak or soft as the pine, just like the man you can't find. But I can make it real for you. It's only as real as the word that I use. I can make your dreams come true. That's something you'll have to do.
Would carver, do you mind if I watch? Your hands are so smooth, your chisel so sharp. I promise that I will not get in your way. Would carver, please let me stay?
Well, I can carve you your house, and I can carve you your man, but I could give you much more with these wood carving hands. You won't be no bottom if you want to stay. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I can make it real for you. I'm just as real as the word that I use. I can make your dreams come true. There's nothing more you'll have to do.
Carve me the house of my dreams. Carve me a valley, make me a stream that runs through the mountains under the trees. Would carver do this for me?
Sandy Kelly and Gerry Guthrie. Woohoo! Well done, that was brilliant. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Margo, I know you're going to be chatting to one of our favourite country music singers in just a minute, but talk to us a little bit about what's unique in Irish country music, because it has its uniqueness, and we have this whole sense of a sense of family here. Every time we meet people that don't really know what country music is about, the first thing they say is like, you're like one big family. Tell us what's so unique about Irish country music.
I honestly think that we all think sort of the same way. I mean, I've been talking to you and Billy about this country family reunion for a long time, and I spoke about it even to somebody else for a long time, and they didn't take a blind bit of notice of me. But I do believe, and I only tour a little bit now, and I listen to all of the acts, all of the people here, and all of the young acts that are coming up, and we have pure gold here in this country. We really do. And because it's sad, but it's good that it had to take something like the COVID for us to be able to show the small amount of people that's here, because we couldn't fit everybody in, how much we care for one another. And I think if we love one another and you know, put it all out there for the people that are going to be listening to this show. We have wonderful talent here, and I listen to it every day at home, I really do. And I'm looking at talent here that you wouldn't find anywhere. So I think that's what we've got. We've got secret talent, and we need to tell the world about it.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And well done. Well said, Margo. Yeah. And of course, as you said, there's a lot of our country music stars. We couldn't get everybody in tonight on our first Reach Out Country Christmas reunion, but you're going to be chatting to one of our finest country singers in just a minute, Margo.
Absolutely. And this man here, well, he holds a great place in my heart, Mick. I've always loved Mick Flavin singing. And my dear mother that passed away, any time that he was around, he always called to see her, and she thought the world of Mick. And Mick is unique because whenever you meet him, he's ready to pucker the lips and kiss you. He really... And you see, Mick, I'm not married, so I'd be very glad to see you puckering them lips. But anyway, it's a lovely time to be here. It's a lovely time to share Christmas with all of the people that are here. And I would love if you give us a couple of songs. The Gentleman of Country
Thank you very
Music.
much indeed, Margo. It's lovely to be here with the country family. And I just want to say thanks to Trudy and Billy for having this wonderful concert on Christmas night. And of course, Christmas is a very happy time. It can be a very sad time as well. But for our family, it was sad for quite a long time. But now it's very, very happy for us because we have 6 beautiful grandkids. And
yeah. Great stuff, great stuff.
And the good thing about having 6 lovely grandchildren is that they all can hear. Because our boys, we had two boys, and both of them were born deaf. And now it's just fantastic because the grandkids can come along and speak to granddad and granny. And of course, they can do the sign language then to their own father and mother, which is fantastic, you know.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
So, yeah.
So, from all of us here for this Christmas, we send them our love.
Thanks, Margo, and thanks to everybody here tonight. I do a wee song that Patsy Kavanagh wrote for me. He wrote many good songs for me, including Home to Donegal, a great favourite. And he wrote this wee song for me back in '89. It's one all about the old schoolyard.
On a journey back to visit childhood friends, and I stopped at a gate that led into a schoolyard. Long-forgotten feelings come to me again. The silence that stares from the dirty, dusty windows, broken only by the babble of a stream. And I feel as though I'm watched by 1,000 different faces as I recollect 1,000 different names. Now the old schoolyard is wild and overgrown. All the fences I have crossed are broken down. And I've learned many things, some of them best forgotten, since the last time that I stood upon that ground. Close my eyes, can't hold back the memories, childhood voices calling out to me. From deep inside, I see one of the faces, looking at the man that he turned out to be. Now the old schoolyard is wild and overgrown. All the fences I have crossed are broken down. And I've learned many things, some of them best forgotten, since the last time that I stood upon that ground. Oh, the old schoolyard is wild and overgrown. All the fences I have crossed are broken down. And I've learned many things, some of them best forgotten, since the last time that I stood upon that ground. Oh, the old schoolyard. Thank you.
Will you give us another one? Or are you finished with that?
Would you like another kiss, is it? I'll do a wee song that I recorded back in 1987. It was, in fact, it was it was the first album I had really. It was called the album was called I'm Going to Make It After All, and I recorded it for a company called Harmac way back then, and it was a good song for me, and I've been sort of singing it every night that I'm out since. It's called Wildflowers.
Thank you. The hills were alive with wildflowers, and I was as wild, even wilder than they. For at least I could run, they just died in the sun, and I refused to just wither in place. Just a wild mountain rose needing freedoms to grow, so I ran fearing not where I'd go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. And the flowers I knew in the fields where I grew were content to be lost in the crowd. They were common and close, I had no room to grow, and I wanted so much to branch out. So I uprooted myself from my home ground and left, took my dreams and I took to road. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. I grew up fast and wild, and I never felt right in a garden so different from me. I just never belonged, I just longed to be gone. So the garden one day set me free. I hitched a ride with the wind, and since she was my friend, I just let her decide where we'd go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. Just a wild rambling rose, seeking mysteries untold. No regret for the path that I chose. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow.
Well done, Mick Flavin. Well done.
Thank you, Margo.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Reach Out Radio, the new national and global online radio station, bringing you the very best in Irish and American country music 24/7. Launching on Saturday, January the 1st, New Year's Day at 9 a.m. with incredible prizes to give away, including tickets to Garth Brooks. With thanks to Aiken Promotions. Tune in on reachoutradio.com or download the Reach Out Radio app. Reach Out Radio, a better brand of country music.
So Far So Good is the brand new album from Mike Denver.
It's alright, it's okay.
12 brand new recordings.
Good enough for me.
Available from your CD supplier and on all streaming platforms.
Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Bless every home beside your phone. My own dear Galway Bay.
Mike Denver. So Far So Good.
Don't take her, she's all I've got.
Moore's Drinks, proud sponsors of the Trudy Lawlor Show on Reach Out Radio, a better brand of country.
Just let your love flow.
60, the new album from Daniel O'Donnell.
Happy to be on a night.
Featuring 15 brand new recordings.
I know I'll never find another you.
60, out now.
Billy Morrissey Events proudly present Portugal 2022. Hosted by the fantastic Trudy Lawlor and featuring a stellar cast of stars of Irish country. This will be a fantastic week of music, dancing and great fun in Vila Moura, Portugal from May the 15th to the 22nd, 2022. Staying in the beautiful Dom Pedro Vila Moura Hotel, enjoy a superb week of fun in the sun with all the stars including Margo, Brendan Shine, Mick Flavin, Gerry Guthrie, Mick Foster and Moya Fraser, John Hogan, Paddy O'Brien, John McNichol, Max T. Barnes, T.R. Dallas, David James, P.J. Murray and lots more. To book this amazing week of country music in the sun, check out our website billymorrisseyevents.com or follow us on Facebook. Places are limited, so don't delay. Book today.
Stuart's Music Shop, Dungannon, County Tyrone, Ireland's leading record shop. We specialise in Irish country and American country music. We also stock rock, pop and the biggest selling chart titles. Musical instruments for the beginner and for the professional. Come visit us at Stuart's Music Shop, Dungannon for all your musical needs.
Welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful Christmas, and we're delighted to be here tonight in the INEC Club right here in Killarney for the Reach Out Country Christmas Reunion. Margo, you're going to be chatting to one of our best loved country and Irish music stars.
Absolutely, and one of my best loved. I remember when Brendan had a bunch of violets blue, and I had I'll Forgive and I'll Try to Forget.
Just a few years ago.
A few years ago, and we have been friends since. I've always followed all the songs that he's brought out. My favourite of all is Grandad. And I loved him singing that, and I got to know Kathleen and the girls, and it was lovely. I was there at your 50th.
You were indeed, down in Brideswell.
Yes, in Brideswell.
Yeah.
So,
And thanks again for coming down.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah.
Sure, you were at mine.
Sure I was indeed. Yeah.
Indeed you were. But anyway, Brendan,
Yeah.
I have loved you all down through the years.
Well,
I
it's
think
great
you're
to be here.
wonderful.
It's great to be here with you and Trudy and everybody at Christmas. You know,
Yes,
and
it is great.
Christmas is a sad old time and a happy time as well.
it is
you know.
indeed, yeah.
Some of the lads, Jimmy Buckley says to me, "Are you nervous?"
Yes.
I said, I'm as nervous as a turkey in December, you know. So. But anyway, it's a sad time as well, but it's still a great time to celebrate. Lovely words you said about all this great family we have here.
Yeah,
And,
we have a wonderful family.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I often sit at home and I play absolutely all the artists that are here, and I think about the wonderful, wonderful talent that we have in this country.
Yeah.
We really do. And sometimes, you know, when we're doing a show, the odd time that we get any television, they have to sort of bring in somebody from Nashville or from America.
Of course
and I always say, we have enough talent in this little country of ours.
Didn't we supply them with all the talent
Absolutely.
originally?
And do you know something? The first time that I was lucky enough to meet Dolly, Dolly and I sat down with her father, and that's what she said to me. All of the old songs came from the old country of Ireland.
Yeah. But no matter, our turn will come and we'll be back
look,
again.
What about the lobby?
But sure, there you are, about 1979, 42 years ago now. I was always recording little ditties, and I recorded the Once Your Old Lobby Wash Down, and sure, it changed everything for me. It meant that 1979 was a very remarkable year for me. The Pope came to Ireland in 1979. We opened the pub, myself and Kathleen at Lone, and of course, what was the lounge called? It was called the Lobby Lounge. Yeah, and the late Larry Gogan, I always heard him. Larry used to play the hit parade. He'd always play number 1 at 1 every day.
Yeah.
And for 4 weeks, he played "Do You Want Your Old Lobby Wash Down" as number 1. So it was a great time for me and a great year.
Great. Well, look, will you give it to us now?
Of course I will. Christmas time, Old Lobby, and it's a great party song. We'll all sing it together.
Absolutely. Brendan
Thanks,
Shine.
Mark.
Brendan Shine.
I've a nice little cot and a small bits of land in a place by the side of the sea, and I care about no one because I believe there's nobody cares about me. My peace is destroyed and I'm fairly annoyed by a lassie who works in the town. She sighs every day as she passes the way. Do you want your old lobby washed down? Do you want your old lobby washed down? Conchine, do you want your old lobby washed down? She sighs every day as she passes the way. Do you want your old lobby washed down? The other day the old landlord came by for his rent. I told him no money I had. Besides, 'twasn't fair to ask me to pay. The times were so awfully bad. He felt discontent at not getting his rent, and he shook his big head with the frown. Says he, I'll take half, but says I with the laugh, do you want your old lobby washed down? Do you want your old lobby washed down? Conchine, do you want your old lobby washed down? Says he, I'll take half, but says I with the laugh, do you want your old lobby washed down? Come on, Mick there! How the boys look so bashful when they go out courting. They seem to be so very shy.
asked to kiss a young maid, should they seem half afraid? But they would if they could on the slide. Ah, but me, I do things in a different way. I don't give another a frown. When I goes to court, I says, here goes for sport. Do you want your old lobby washed down? All together. Do you want your old lobby washed down? Sunshine. Do you want your old lobby washed down? When I goes to court, I says, here goes for sport. Do you want your old lobby washed down? Do you want your old lobby washed down? Sunshine. Do you want your old lobby washed down? When I goes to court, I says, here goes for sport. Do you want your old lobby washed down? Sunshine. Happy Christmas.
Good on you, Brenda. Now, well, fair play to you. Give us another one, sure. Seeing as you're standing now, you may as well carry on.
About Christmas 1982, I was recording in London, and I was recording a song for a man called Les Reid, and his grandfather came from County Down, and I was recording a song of his called County Down. And I went in the next morning to do the vocal, and when I went in, this man was sitting at the piano, and the tears were rolling down his eyes because he was after his best friend lost his dad that night, and he stayed up all night, he told me, and he wrote this song for him. And I said to him, I said, do you mind if I record that song? I did, I think, the following week, and I've been singing it ever since. It's one called My Son.
Beautiful song. Beautiful song.
Son, you were the seed of life in me, and now I can't believe the man I see. With pride I watch you grow. You wanted so much to change the world for me. My son, you gave my simple life its key. Through you I see God's love and mystery. You build up my life with your sweet music. It's written in our song, this melody belongs to you and me, my son. Son, I taught you everything I know, but soon, one day I'll have to let you go. I would gladly die if it saves you from the heartbreak, the fears, and all the bad breaks that tear your world apart. My son, you faced the truth and you stood tall. But now we face the hardest truth of all. I must say goodbye, but you must go on is true. I'll always be with you, my one and only son. I watch you now with pride. What more is there to life than you and me, my son? You are my son.
Absolutely wonderful, Brendan. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, beautiful song. Beautiful song. And I think, you know, there's a lady sitting beside me now, and although I've known about her and I've known her for many, many years, I never really did get to know you until probably 7 years ago, and it was through your
You
little
don't know all about me though, do you?
your little grandson Tom.
Yeah.
That I got to know you, and of course, we're all known as something. You know, she's known as the First Lady of Country.
That's a laugh.
And we have those titles here the way they have them in America. And there's another one coming up.
I never
after
forgave
you.
Dennis for calling me that, but there you go.
Well,
it was him that put it
You're
on me.
You're the First Lady to him. But I've learned, you know, an awful lot about Susan McCann in the last 7 years, and I got a lump in my throat when I realised what a family grandmother and mother you are.
Okay, well, you know, over the years, I suppose, you know, it's hard, Philly, I'll tell you, it's hard being on the road when you have kids.
Yes, of course.
And so I only had two, and you didn't break any records or anything. I
Yeah,
just had a
I
boy
know.
and a girl.
Yeah.
I said I couldn't get anything different, so I didn't go again.
Good.
But so I have Brandon and Linda, and sure Brandon's he's an old man now.
Yeah, well, anyway.
He's near 50, and Linda's not too far off it either. But I have 5 lovely grandchildren.
You have.
So I spend a lot of, because I missed out on my own children growing
Yes.
up, I spend a lot of time with them. I mind, and then, you know, Tom was born very early, and
Yes.
so he's a special wee boy. He's
So
spoiled
special,
rotten, he
so
is. but
special.
he
And of
is.
course, then you and Dennis
Okay.
celebrated a big milestone.
50 years. Aye.
50 years.
Yeah.
50 years.
I know.
I was saying...
He hasn't
I
a
was-
hair in his head, you know that
God
would
love
torture.
us. It's no wonder. But anyway, I was saying to her the night of the 50th, I said, I suppose there'll be something happening the night. And she says, no, he's to take his heart tablets.
I said he's here taking his heart tablets.
But anyway, you're a wonderful, wonderful singer.
Well, thank you,
always
Margaret.
liked your singing.
Thank you so much.
And
we were lucky over the years, I suppose, weren't we?
We were lucky.
You
And
know,
I was saying to somebody before all of the young girls came along, like these and Trudy and all
Yeah.
of them, it was always Susan, Phil and Margo.
that's the one. We're
You know,
the
and
old
that
dolls.
was that was
As we say.
we're the old dolls. And we
that's it.
need all the young
Well,
ones coming
yeah.
up. We do, Claudia. We
Yeah.
need all of
we need
you.
we absolutely
We
do to
we
keep
do. And
to
we
keep
need
the country
all
music.
the young guys
Yeah.
coming up as well to carry on.
And there are a lot of them. There's some of the great young fellas as well.
Absolutely,
come up singing.
we have wonderful talent and it's great. But I would love if you would just get up there and sing a couple of songs.
Well, I will, surely. Why
Will you
not?
stand up and show us?
I'm gonna stand up because the
Stand
lungs
up
wouldn't be
and
great.
show
Do you
us the-
see? I have to stand when I
show us
sing
the
now,
ni-
Margaret.
Show us the nice glittery jacket. Susan McCann.
Thanks, Margo. I'm going to sing this wee song. I recorded this song on my very first album. It was originally recorded by Dolly. And when my dad, God rest his soul, he's been dead now over 30 years, but when he heard this song, he insisted that I'd sing it because he could relate very much to the story of the song. And Dolly wrote it about her family. And when he heard it, he said it was just very similar to the way we heard us. So I hope you enjoy listening to it as much as I enjoy singing it. It's called Coat of Many Colours. Back through the years, we go wandering once again. Back to the seasons of my youth. I recall the box of rags that someone gave to us, and how my mama put those rags to use. There were rags of many colors, some of them were small. I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, sewing every piece with love. She made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told the story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, perhaps this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. I just couldn't wait to wear it. My mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, and I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors that my mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school, just to find the others laughing and making fun of me in my coat of many colors that my mama made for me. Well, I didn't understand it, 'cause I felt I was rich, and I told them of the love my mama sewed in every stitch. And I told them of the stories Mama told me while she sewed, how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their gold. They didn't understand it, so I tried to make them see. One was only poor, only if they choose to be. When I didn't have much money, I was rich as I could be, in my coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made just for me.
Oh, thank you. Very, very good. Susan, I got a little phone call from somebody, and I was telling them that we were all getting together to do something for Christmas. Now, I didn't tell them it was that we were doing it today or anything, but they requested a song that I asked you about earlier on, that you recorded way back, when the sun says goodbye to the mountains. Would you do it for us?
I will, surely. Yeah, somebody said to me recently I should re-release that song.
Absolutely, it was before its time, I think.
It was a great song. That, you remember Philly way back?
Yeah.
It's that long ago now I can hardly remember, Margo. But anyway, I'm going to do it for
Philly
you
will
now.
help you.
It's called When the Sun Says Goodbye to the Mountains. When the sun says goodbye to the mountains, and the night says hello to the dawn, I'm alone with my dreams on the hilltop. I can still hear your voice, though you're gone. I hear from my door a love song in the wind.
long we were cool, tradition. Yes, we said a fête maigre sur la montagne. Une voix me rappelait toujours. This is you, Philly. You don't know what I was saying. I hear from my dawn a love song in the wind. It brings back sweet memories of you. When the sun says goodbye to the mountains, I'm alone and my thoughts are just for you. Thank you so much.
There you are.
Thank
There's
you.
Susan, the
Thank you,
First
Margo.
Lady of Country Music. Thank you so much. Well done.
The pleasure was all mine. It was lovely to be here with you, and thanks for having us.
Well, Trudy, yourself and your hubby Billy have been at the helm of this reach out. Can you tell us a little bit about how it came to pass? And
Listen, it was very kind of an idea that just really came when we were out walking with our dog Jacko, and we were chatting about the effect the pandemic was having on us all in the
Yeah.
country music family. And some of us coped fine, others were struggling a little bit. And we also knew the fans and the supporters that follow all the singers and all the musicians were really struggling, especially the second lockdown just after Christmas. So we thought, wouldn't it be a lovely idea if we could connect the fans and followers with the stars through the medium of a phone call? And so I went on my radio show and I just said, look, we're going to not give out prizes today in my radio show. We're going to just ask, is there anybody out there that you know that is deserving of a phone call or a video call from their favourite Irish country star? And within 10 minutes, there was over, I think, 700 messages came in. So we knew straight away that the demand was there. So I remember then the first call I got while I was still on air was from yourself, Margo, and Mike Denver, I think Robert Mazzell as well, and all the lads bit by bit got in touch and they said, listen, we'd like to be part of this. We want to be able to reach out to our fans through a phone call. Lots of you have been doing it anyway for years, but it was just maybe to reach out to people that maybe didn't get that phone call or maybe were a big fan of any of the singers but weren't brave enough to come up and maybe say hello. So it just took off. And I mean, it took off because of the wonderful family we have here in the Irish country music business. And everybody, not one person, I'd say my phone number is blocked on a lot of your phones at this stage, but for that couple of months I could picture, I was just, sending over messages to the singers, and not one of our lovely musicians or singers here today, none of them said no. And they said, we want to be able to do that. And they did. And they reached out and they made calls all over the world. And that meant so much, Margo. It meant so much to the people that are fans of the Irish country music stars to receive a phone call, and particularly the people that were away from home. And I know President Joe Biden congratulated all the Irish country music family on reaching out to the Irish Americans, and our own president as well acknowledged the great work that was done over that 3-month period. And we finished up, as you know, with a virtual concert on Easter Sunday night, and we were in a position through all of us, not just me, it's all of us together, to raise nearly 40,000 for Childline and the ISPCC as well. So that brought it to a great conclusion. And then lots of you, Daniel and all, was just getting in touch and say, you can't finish it now. We all want to do more. So this is the next little journey for us, our Reach Out Country Christmas reunion.
And I think it's important that, it's a pity we couldn't have every country artist here, but all of us that are here today, we all sing from the heart. We all love our people from the heart, and that's very important. And I noticed that on the phone calls. I remember I was coming close to be 70. I'm not as old as other people. I'm not as old as other people, but anyway, I remember I called this man in County Kilkenny, and he was living alone with Paddy, his dog. And he told me a big story about himself. And I said, well, you have my number on your phone now. So if ever you feel lonesome, I said, pick up the phone and give me a call. And so lo and behold, on my birthday, however he found out, he rang, and he must have been shouting from the door into the phone, because I could nearly hear him from Kilkenny. He said, it's me, Donal and Paddy the dog. Happy 70th birthday. So I've had a lot of people that, and I'm sure all of you have had people that still, keep in touch with you. And it was a wonderful thing to do. And from that, to say, little acorns, big trees grow, and this is what has happened. And I hope to God that we can all, go forward from here. Well, after saying all that, now, Trudy, you're going to have to sing a couple of songs yourself. I think it's only fitting.
Thank you, Margo. And I think what's also unique about the Irish country music family is our connection to our spirituality and to God. And this is a song that I hope everyone's going to sing here with me tonight, called Find Me, God. Why me, Lord? What have I ever done to deserve even one of the pleasures I've known? Lord, what did I ever do that was worth loving you, or the kindness you shown? My soul's in your hand. Tell me, Lord, if you think there's a way I can try to repay all I've taken from you. Lord, I can show someone else what I've been through myself on my way back to you. My soul's in your hand. Thanks, Margo.
Are you
Thank
going to give us another one?
Well, I'm going to do a song that I'm hoping we'll all sing with this song. It's the first song that Billy Morrissey, Billy, my husband and manager, and all wrote. And he wrote it from an expression that his late dad used to say called "Old friends are best." So he wrote the song, first song he ever wrote, and I was delighted to record. And I hope if you know it, you'll sing it with me here on Christmas night as well. Okay.
Old friends are best. That's what the old folks say. When put to the test, old friends are best. They'll stand by you come what may. Old friends are best. That's what the old folks say. When put to the test, old friends are best. You'll be my old friend someday. I'll always remember when I was young the words my father would say. Be kind to the people you meet in this life and help them along on their way. For each has a journey, their own share of home, and each has a story to tell. A good wish, a smile, a kind word or two will help to brighten their day. Sing it with me. Old friends are best. Lovely. That's what the old folks say. When put to the test, old friends are best. They'll stand by you come what may. Old friends are best. That's what the old folks say. When put to the test, old friends are best. You'll be my old friend someday. We get you holding hands with one another. It's safe again to do so, huh? Well, new friends are fine, but like a good wine, they only get better with age. In the blink of an eye, our years are rolled by with every turn of life's page. Troubles and strife we'll meet in this life, but we all must go on till the end. For in good times or bad, happy or sad, there's nobody like an old friend. Everybody, old friends are best. That's what the old folks say. When put to the test, old friends are best. They'll stand by you come what may. Old friends are best. That's what the old folks say. When put to the test, old friends are best. You'll be my old friend someday. When put to the test, old friends are best. We'll all be old friends someday.
Well done, Trudy. Well done. Very, very good. Very good.
One of my favourite people in our Irish country music family is this living legend, T.R. Dallas.
A living legend. Is that what you're...
We love you. We love you.
Well, thanks very much. It's good to be here.
Well, over the last year and a half, I've got to know you an awful lot more because we've been in touch a lot and various different, I suppose, projects that we've been working on as well, Tom. The Irish country music family and business is going to really, really be huge in 2022, isn't it?
Well, you would like to think so anyway. We've got a great array of young talent coming through. We've got fantastic musicians in this country. We have great local radio promoting the music, and we'll be looking forward to a great 2022. Hopefully it will explode, and all those young artists who have spent a lot of money and who are trying so hard will, get up and get out, and it'll all happen for them.
Tom, you have a beautiful granddaughter. Talk to us a little bit about how Christmas has been with her.
Well, yeah, she's the only one we have, of course, and she's very special. She's great crack, and you know, she's nine now, just there in December, and she's full of life, full of energy. Loves. She like me Foster. She likes horses, and she loves football. She's full of sport, and you know, she's great. Spends a good bit of time with us at the weekends, and that's great. And since the lockdown, you know, I'm not like a lot of other people. I'm not busy, and I don't want to be as busy as I was. So more time to spend with her.
Are you is that a conscious decision?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
so
I still tour a bit, but you know, maybe just do, you know, maybe 2 nights a week or 5 nights a month or something like that.
You're valuing home life a lot more.
Well, I suppose, you know, when you get free travel, it's time to start thinking about slowing down a bit, you know.
That as well.
It's all right when you look around and see these young people here, and it's great to see their energy and great to see them out there doing the business. And look at it, I've been there, I suppose, and had a good run. Never thought I would have such a good run in the music business as I had. I've been very lucky. I recorded good songs. There were songs that were good to me, and I've been happy about that.
And as T.R. Dallas, how many years are you actually performing as T.R.
T.R. Dallas started in 1980.
1980, so that's...
Yeah, 1980, yeah. And Brendan Shine over here sitting, he kept me on the road for 6 months. He gave me the lend of a van.
Of course, the show, I wasn't too busy at the time.
Very good.
Well, you had a spare van, that's right, yeah. And I bought a van, and when I just put the band on the road first, there was only just the local fellas working away, playing a bit of the local halls, and I bought a second-hand van, and the engine blew up in it, and I went back to the guy I bought it off, and I was just looking for the lend of a van. And he said, I don't have one. He said, but Brendan Shine has 2 vans. And I said, what good is that to me? So he lifted the phone and rang Brendan, and Brendan says, come out here and take it. So it's out of the back of the pub in Gaeltacht. So I had the van.
That was so lovely, Brendan. Lovely thing to do.
And that kept me going. And the next thing, Who Shot JR happened. So I went off and bought a new Mercedes van.
Tom, will you do a song for us tonight? I heard you singing this lately, and I just fell in love with it. Will you sing this for us tonight?
Oh, it's a Christmas song. Yeah, back a few years ago, I was looking to record a Christmas song, and every song I listened to was after being recorded by everybody about 20 times. So I sat down and I wrote this song. Like it won't be a million seller around like that, but it's my own.
Well, we'd love to hear
it's
it.
called When I Think of Christmas.
We'd love to TR.
When I think of Christmas time, I think of Christ the King, who was born in a stable in Bethlehem, 'cause there's no room at the inn. But Mary, his blessed mother, and Joseph by his side, one day this boy would be our Savior, and for all of us would die. Jesus is our guiding light, who's there for us both day and night, to help our children as they pray. Christ was born on Christmas Day. A shining star up in the sky helped the shepherds on their way, and the 3 wise men that came from the east found where the baby lay. With all the presents that they brought, it was a joyful night. Now man can live forevermore because of Jesus Christ. Jesus is our guiding light, who's there for us both day and night,
to help all Christians as they pray. Christ was born on Christmas Day. Jesus is our guiding light, is there for us both day and night, to help all Christians as they pray. Christ was born on Christmas Day. Christ was born on Christmas Day.
Beautiful, Tom. Beautiful. Well, this next song you're going to do, tell us exactly how many years it was since it was number one. I just love this. This is my favorite song of yours.
It's this time of the year, actually. It was October. Funny enough, October 1980. It was a hit record, and it's still popular today. It's one of my favorite songs, and for a session like this, a sing-along, and whenever we'd be in a place that someone might ask you to sing a song, maybe late at night, it's one they can sing and everybody joins in. So that's the idea here now. That we want you all you nice people, and for all you people watching in, you can just join in. Oh Lord, it's so hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror. I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's so hard to be humble. I'm doing the best that I can. I used to have a girlfriend. I guess she just couldn't compete with all of those love-hungry women who keep crawling around at my feet. I probably could find me another. I suppose there's no one like me. Who cares? I'll never get lonesome. I treasure my own company. Let's hear you now. Oh Lord, it's so hard to be humble when you're perfect. When you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in. I get better looking each day. As I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's so hard to be humble. I'm doing the best that I can. I guess you could say I'm a loner, a cowboy outlaw, tough and proud. I can have lots of friends if I want them. I wouldn't stand out from the crowd. Some folks say that I'm egotistic, but I don't even know what that means. I guess it is something to do with the way I fill out those skin-tight blue jeans. Are you ready now? Oh Lord, it's so hard to be humble when you're perfect. When you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror. I get better looking. I get better looking each day. You know me is to love me. You know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's so hard to be humble. I'm doing the best that we do it together one more time. Oh Lord, it's so hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror. I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's so hard to be humble. I'm doing the best that I can.
Country Christmas reunion. Go get yourselves a cup of tea, maybe mince pie, or maybe something stronger, and we'll talk to you in the next half.
Reach Out Radio, the new national and global online radio station, bringing you the very best in Irish and American country music 24/7. Launching on Saturday, January the 1st, New Year's Day at 9 a.m. with incredible prizes to give away, including tickets to Garth Brooks. With thanks to Aiken Promotions. Tune in on reachoutradio.com or download the Reach Out Radio app. Reach Out Radio, a better brand of country music.
Just let your love flow.
60, the new album from Daniel O'Donnell.
Happy to be on a night.
Featuring 15 brand new recordings.
But I know I'll never find another you.
60, out now.
Billy Morrissey Events proudly present Portugal 2022. Hosted by the fantastic Trudy Lawlor and featuring a stellar cast of stars of Irish country. This will be a fantastic week of music, dancing and great fun in Vila Moura, Portugal from May the 15th to the 22nd, 2022. Staying in the beautiful Dom Pedro Vila Moura Hotel, enjoy a superb week of fun in the sun with all the stars including Margo, Brendan Shine, Mick Flavin, Gerry Guthrie, Mick Foster and Moya Fraser, John Hogan, Paddy O'Brien, John McNichol, Max T. Barnes, T.R. Dallas, David James, P.J. Murray and lots more. To book this amazing week of country music in the sun, check out our website billymorrisseyevents.com or follow us on Facebook. Places are limited, so don't delay. Book today.
Stewart's Music Shop, Dungannon, County Tyrone, Ireland's leading record shop. We specialise in Irish country and American country music. We also stock rock, pop and the biggest selling chart titles. Musical instruments for the beginner and for the professional. Come visit us at Stewart's Music Shop, Dungannon for all your musical needs.
There's a lot of love in this little old town.
It's brand new from Nathan Carter, Little Old Town. 12 brand new recordings.
You've got gold, gold inside of you.
Available from your music supplier and available to stream and download on all digital platforms.
So take me back to the
Little Old Town, the brand new album from Ireland's award-winning star.
Moore's Drinks, proud sponsors of the Trudy Lawlor Show on Reach Out Radio, a better brand of country.
So Far So Good is the brand new album from Mike Denver.
It's alright, it's okay.
12 brand new recordings.
Good enough for me.
Available from your CD supplier and on all streaming platforms.
Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Bless every home beside your phone, my own dear Galway Bay.
Mike Denver. So Far So Good.
Don't take her, she's all I've got.
Somehow it's the good times I remember as I look back down the highway of my life. It was my father and my mother's love that made this house a home. Thank God I've traveled every mile of my pocket full of dreams.
It's brand new from Derek Ryan.
On the bottom of the bottle, he was my best friend.
Soft Ground.
12
brand new original songs.
Bells will try and break you. Wherever you're going, I'll go too. That's
Available from your music supplier and available to stream and download on all digital platforms. Derek Ryan. The brand new 12-track album is now on sale.
Welcome back to the second half of the Reach Out Country Christmas Reunion.
Hey, Trudy, I believe that you have been so busy as the new editor of this wonderful RSVP Country Edition of this magazine. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
I can, of course, Margo. At the start of the year, I was approached by the owners of RSVP magazine, which is a monthly magazine that probably most of the women here would pick up. And they wanted to do a country music special because they knew the demand is out there for our music. And so they asked, would I be editor of it and would I help put it all together? And I was delighted with the opportunity. So this is our second edition. And we have a very few very well-known faces that you'll see today on the cover and features inside as well. And then next year, it's going to be 5 editions. So everybody will be featured at some stage. But it's exciting, and it's for country music fans all over the world, because you can order it online as well for all our viewers that are tuned in from all over the world tonight. And it only retails at €3.95. So we're delighted with that. It's wonderful for our country music family. And this is something we've been waiting for.
Well, that's wonderful, but I think that you have some wonderful news to announce tonight about something really special that's going to happen.
I'm just so proud to be able to do this on Christmas night, Margo. It's an idea that I've been working on for the last year and a half. I feel definitely local radio has been great. You know, internet radio, community radio has been fantastic. But the demand for our music worldwide is gone through the roof. And the Reach Out show on Easter Sunday night was proof of that, with the viewers that turned in. Almost 300,000 people watched it. So I know that it was out there. I'm very fortunate with the people that are involved in backing our very own national country music station, Reach Out Radio. So this is for all of us here, for our music to be played 24/7. It's initially starting out on Saturdays and Sundays. Our first show goes out live on New Year's Day, the 1st of January, 2022, start of a new year. And it is made up of presenters who have worked on local radio. And it's all going to be live and interacting with our audience globally. We're super excited about it. The people are committed for a minimum of 3 years, and they reckon it's going to be just absolutely huge. We also have a special show coming every Saturday night from the home of country music over in Nashville. So already a lot of our American counterparts are aware of this new station, and they're coming into Ireland. And one of the things I want to do is to make sure that all of us Irish country music singers, from new people to people on the road for years to established artists, are going to get a chance to be performing before these big international stars.
Yeah, instead of, as you say, somebody coming in from America with them, that they can put an Irish act on in front of the likes of Garth Brooks or whoever the case may be.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot of huge American country stars going to be visiting here in 2022 and 2023. We also have other ideas where I just have ideas for the Irish country music family to be respected in a more higher profile setting for radio, for TV, for magazines, because I'm very proud of every one of our family. And this is what is exciting about this. It's going to unite us all. It's going to unite the followers and fans of our music all over the world. So New Year's Day, kicking off at 8 in the morning. And we just want every one of our fantastic stars here to make sure that everybody knows, all their followers and all their fans. And again, tonight we're delighted with the huge viewership as well. So it's going to be wonderful, and we're all excited.
Wonderful news.
Thank you.
Philomena wants to be the first featured because she said she's the eldest and time is running out. So we'll have to do a special on this lady here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Margo, we have two great artists here that you're going to chat to.
Absolutely, two great. I'm glad I have Mick here beside me, because last night when he got here, he made an announcement that he had never met me. And yeah, he had never met me. And
He's getting old now.
I know. So along with Philomena, he'd need to be put on quick too, because I met him several times. I was able to pick a couple of times out. And I talked to you, Tony, about the High Chaparral and Castle Island. And yous were on, there was a cabaret on before the dance. And you and this man here were in your wee green and your white tights and all that. And you played before I went on.
You can understand why I didn't remember it was that long ago. That we had
But
green
anyway,
suits.
you have travelled all over the world and kept our music going all over the world. You really have.
Sure,
And you're
look,
so popular.
We were very lucky. We're 46, heading for 47 years now as Foster and Alan. And
Isn't that great?
A long time to be in the same job.
Yeah.
We're nearly
yeah.
55 years playing together, but we were all in the one band when we were young lads. TR and Tony and myself and a few more lads. And
I washed their clothes for them.
Yeah.
And I earned the shirts.
No better woman.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, that night that I met these two guys here was in a taxi outside the Mulroy guest house in Kilburn, and you were stuck in the back of the car.
We're probably going for an interview somewhere.
No, you weren't. You were after finishing a gig. And you were.
And she was between the two of us, was she?
You were between the two of them, and they were playing the accordion. But anyway, we go back that far, so God, it's great to have you here. And
Well,
will you
sure,
just give
look
us
it.
a couple of tunes and a couple of
Sure, look,
songs?
we'll do our best and
God
see
bless.
how the game goes.
Okay.
I've been a wild rover for many's the year. I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold and great stone. I never will play a wild rover. Let's hear you all sing. It's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more.
I went into an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady me money was spent. Well, I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom as yours I can have any day, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more.
I took out of my pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskey and wines of the best, and the words that I spoke, that were only in jest. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? And no, never, no more.
I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they've caressed me as oft times before, sure I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? And no, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more.
Thank you.
Very good. Is that in your program, like probably from the very, very beginning?
Yes, from the very start.
And
The
all
program
the,
doesn't vary very much, you know.
Yeah, I know.
We suffer from a thing called laziness. we have one rehearsal a year, and that does.
But it's all,
And on a tour, the first night of the tour is the rehearsal.
it's enough.
Too much.
Oh, my lord, my lord.
There's no point overdoing it, you know.
No.
Yeah, you don't like. Would you give us another one?
We will. Another song you can all join in and sing is called A Hug. It's even in the same key.
I remember I wasn't much older than 4, maybe 5 at the most. The goes to school mornings were colder, no such thing as a bus. Our mother was searching for school bags and combing our hair the wrong way, as she buttered our toast and buttoned our coats. Here's what my mother would say: we all need a hug in the morning and one at the end of the day, as many as possible but squeezed in between to keep life's troubles at bay. No matter wherever you ramble, your problems be great or be small, it is my belief, for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all.
I met an old exile in Boston who longed to come back home one day, but he thought there'd be nobody caring, for he'd been so long away. To stop a teardrop in his coffee, he gave his old whiskers a tug, and I knew that he'd give all he needed to live for a big welcome home again. Hug.
We all need a hug in the morning and one at the end of the day, as many as possible squeeze in between to keep life's troubles at bay. No matter wherever you ramble, your problems be great or be small, that is my belief, for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all. A letter can bring consolation, a phone call can brighten the night. In the midst of great aggravation, it can put at least some things to right. But when your heart feels like it's breaking, your life slipping down past the plug, and you feel like a ghost, the thing you want most is someone to give you a hug. We all need a hug in the morning and one at the end of the day, as many as possible squeeze in between to keep life's troubles at bay. No matter wherever you ramble, your problems be great or be small, that is my belief, for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all. That is my belief, for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all.
Thank you.
Well done, Foster and Allen.
Just before Mick and Tony, is that Ben Sands that wrote that one?
Ben Sands wrote that, and he gave it to me about 6 years before we recorded it. And it was thrown in the front of the car, and eventually he was playing it one day, and I says to Tony, we better record this before someone else does. And
Someone else did.
but they didn't get it before us, you see.
Fella,
So that's
fella,
all that
he did,
matters.
the fella sitting behind there.
I don't mind him. He's only a gossoon.
You made more money than
Well, we've come to a very important part of this night now, anyway, with this next lady that I'm going to introduce you to, and it's none other than we had the First Lady, and now we have the Queen of Country Music. Philomena Begley.
Thank you very much, Margo.
And indeed, I suppose we go back a long, long way. I first met you in Fintona Hall when you and Tom were dating, way back.
I
when you
think
were
you
at the
made
Old
the
Cross.
wrong mistake. It was Beara Hall.
Well, whatever you want. We're not going to argue over
No.
a bloody hall.
Well, that's a good start, anyway.
Aye, well, anyway, I met you there with Tom. You were
That's
going
right,
out
yeah.
together. And you
We
were
were only after getting engaged, I think.
Yeah, you were with the Old Cross.
That's right.
Keely Band.
Oh, no, I wasn't engaged that time. Go on
No.
ahead.
No,
It's
you
only
don't
starting.
ring on you anyway.
Right.
But anyway, I met her back then, and then, of course, our paths have crossed all down through the years. We did an awful lot of things together. We toured together, doing Ireland and England and Scotland. And indeed, we went to Nashville, and we recorded in Nashville. We did
some correct recording
and we
them
had
songs, didn't we?
Yeah, we recorded. Do you know what? I went out the week before her to get things in order. And she landed out, and I said, you learn all the words, Philomena, before you land out. So she landed out, we recorded the CD, and we went to do a video, as it was at the time. And I used to have to lay down on the ground, shouting up the words to her, as Benny Loy, God rest him, was filming the songs. We had such wonderful
And that's a true story.
times in Nashville. And I remember there was a little bar in the Hall of Fame Hotel, and sometimes we would go to bed, and the ones that were running the bar, they used to, in the end, they gave Philly the keys and told her to lock up when she was going. But anyway, we were going over, we were doing, he took your place. And we were walking down a hill, and the camera was coming towards us at a church. And I might have been going a wee bit fast, I don't know. But I had no juice in me the night before. But the creator, she said to me, will you stop walking so fast because I'm going to cope. So we've had wonderful times. We recorded together and we did the Grand Old Opry together, and we had wonderful times with all the old grand ladies of country
indeed we
music. I remember asking them would they come and join us on the recordings and the videos.
Skeeter Davis.
And they were, most of them are all
they were
gone
all-
now,
so
but
they're
they
all
all
dead
came.
now.
They never
I
said...
must be going to be the next.
No, there's a couple of them left yet. Oh, there is. You have a long way to go. You're all right. But anyway, this lady here has been in the business for 60 years. And 60 years next year. And she'll be celebrating, and I know she's told people about this, she'll be celebrating her 80th birthday. And doesn't she look absolutely wonderful?
Oh, thank you very much, Margo. You're making me cry now.
So Susan has been there most of that time. It was just sort of the three of us. I think, Sandy, you were with the Duskies at that time, and you were doing the Eurovisions and all that. But it was just the three girls here, Susan, Phil and Margo. And as Susan has done her bit,
You do well.
Queen of country music, would you give us a couple of songs?
I will indeed. But I'm going to go up there and stand up there because
Stand up there,
I can't. When I'm sitting down, I don't have a breath anyway at the best of times. But if you see me coping here, you'll know. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. But it's great to be here, and honest to God, I'm delighted that I was able to come here today, and celebrate this Christmas party. And it's all the ones that's here tonight now, well, we'll say no more. Mick Denver here. I'm going to be working with him later on in the year. No, later on next week. And we're going to continue. I'm going to do a wee selection of songs that I recorded way back many, many years ago. I'm going to do a couple of wee medleys, but this is the first one. I don't even know what it is. Start it up there, boys, and I know which of them it is. I'm packing up my old suitcases to go see old familiar places. Give me blue skies and sunny Texas weather. I crave the smell of good old saddle leather. I've got Texas in my heart. I've got a lot of friends in Amarillo. I like Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, San Antonio. Got a kind and in my heart could be in Texas. I guess I'll wind up making it my home. I'm packing up my old suitcases to go see old familiar places. A Lone Star State has won my heart, doggone it. A Longhorn steak with lots of ketchup on it. I've got Texas in my heart. Thanks for the ride, hey mister. It's nice I look just like your sister. You'd like to show me a good time, I believe you. Thanks for the offer, here's where I leave you. Route 65 to Nashville, I will pick it up just south of Louisville. I'm on the right, sign is green and white. I know it's waiting around that next hill. Route 65 to Nashville. Woo! Well, I was just 18 and he looked like Steve McQueen, and I was pretty green and bright for love. Well, he took me out to bars, we went parking in his car, and every night he showed me what love was. Love was once around, let's go have another drink or two, just before we left the local bar. Once around the backseat of a souped-up Chevrolet, once around the dream and gone away. My mascara makes my tears pair, and don't you know, it ain't my fears, dear, that makes his teardrops flow. And it's not the soft of high heel that makes it slow. I really think I'm crying 'cause I love you. I really think I'm crying 'cause I love you. I got a wee bit muddled up there in the last. There's a kind of a bit of a tongue twister that. All right, I'm going to do another wee medley of songs. I hope to God I get through them all, to tell you the truth, because I kind of, my puff's not as good as it used to, you know.
Never mind your puff, carry on.
All right. But I'm going to do this wee medley. These are songs that I sang and recorded way back years and years ago. Probably recorded them in the late 60s, early 70s, some of them. So we're going to start off here, right, boys? I apologize for the misery that I put you through. You were happy when I found you, I was blue. You believed me and you were right, I really fell for you. I apologize for the hurt that I found you. I apologize, but my words won't say enough. You don't believe me, but darling, please try. If I must lose you, I'll let you go, but never give you up. I apologize for the hurt that I've caused you. Folk back home think I'm a star now when they hear my records play. They say they're hometown girls made good and should go a long, long way. Mum wonders why I don't drive that in that big fine car I own. The truth is I don't have a car, and I'm ashamed to go back home. A pair of false eyelashes and a tube of cheap lipstick, a pair of worn out high heel shoes, and a dress that doesn't fit. These are all of my possessions, all I have to my name. And a record played in my hometown is my only claim to fame. Another's memory still haunts you, and you can't get her off your mind. But darling, you won't find the answer in a song, a beer or glass of wine. Why my heart keeps slipping through a love that's growing cold. If you don't change your way of living, you'll get honky-tonkitis in your soul. Oh, jealous me and careless you, the others were just too quick. I couldn't take those lonely nights you made me sit and wait. I thought I'd seen the last of you when you walked out of sight. Instead I see you in my dreams each night. The keys in the mailbox, come on in. I'm sitting here wishing, dear, I had your love again. I never even asked you where you've been. The keys in the mailbox, come on in. Oh yes, the keys in the mailbox, come on in. Thank you very much.
Well done, Philomena. Well done.
It's brand new from Derek Ryan.
On the bottom of the bottle, he was my best friend.
Soft Ground.
That's what it makes you.
12 brand new original songs.
Bells will try and break you. Wherever you're going, I'll go too. That's
Available from your music supplier and available to stream and download on all digital platforms. Derek Ryan. The brand new 12-track album is now on sale.
Reach Out Radio, the new national and global online radio station, bringing you the very best in Irish and American country music 24/7. Launching on Saturday, January the 1st, New Year's Day at 9 a.m. with incredible prizes to give away, including tickets to Garth Brooks. With thanks to Aiken Promotions. Tune in on reachoutradio.com or download the Reach Out Radio app. Reach Out Radio, a better brand of country music.
Somehow it's the good times I remember as I look back down the highway of my life. It was my father and my mother's love that made this house a home. Thank God I've traveled
of my pocket full of green.
Billy Morrissey Events proudly present Portugal 2022. Hosted by the fantastic Trudy Lawlor and featuring a stellar cast of stars of Irish country. This will be a fantastic week of music, dancing and great fun in Vila Moura, Portugal from May the 15th to the 22nd, 2022. Staying in the beautiful Dom Pedro Vila Moura Hotel, enjoy a superb week of fun in the sun with all the stars including Margo, Brendan Shine, Mick Flavin, Gerry Guthrie, Mick Foster and Moya Fraser, John Hogan, Paddy O'Brien, John McNichol, Max T. Barnes, T.R. Dallas, David James, PJ Murray and lots more. To book this amazing week of country music in the sun, check out our website billymorrisseyevents.com or follow us on Facebook. Places are limited, so don't delay. Book today.
There's a lot of love in this little old town.
It's brand new from Nathan Carter, Little Old Town. 12 brand new recordings.
You've got gold, gold inside of you.
Available from your music supplier and available to stream and download on all digital platforms.
So take me back to the
Little Old Town, the brand new album from Ireland's award-winning star.
Welcome back to the Reach Out Country Christmas reunion, and it's all about our Irish country music family here tonight. And speaking of family, of two of the finest talents that we have in our Irish country music family, the great Jimmy Buckley and his beautiful daughter Claudia Buckley.
Thank you, Trudy.
Thanks, Trudy.
Happy Christmas to one and all.
Happy Christmas to you both. Well, speaking of family, just tell us a little bit, Jimmy, about this gorgeous girl when she was a little girl for Christmas and Santa Claus and all that, the memories you have of her.
Well, to me, she's still only about 4 years old in my own head anyway, and I'm very proud of her, the way that she said to me earlier on today, she just feels absolutely overwhelmed with all the fantastic being here among all these brilliant artists and friends that I've made over the years, and she's so happy to make them her friends as well. So we're really delighted about that. But when she was a small kid, she was mad for singing and mad for, you know, sort of, if you like, up to every sort of mischief, if you like. But the country music sort of, I suppose, when she was listening to me all the time, singing songs around the house and going away playing music and that, she took more of an interest, if you like. So it kind of grew from there, and so now there's no stopping her at all.
Fantastic. I mean, we're so proud of Claudia because she's an incredible talent in our family. A beautiful girl in every way.
Thank you.
She really, really is, and a credit to you both, Jimmy, you know.
Thank you, Julie.
But growing up then, for you as a little girl, I'm sure every Christmas you saw your dad getting ready on Stevens's night and going out performing and all that. Did you go to many of the shows as a young girl?
When I was small, I used to come home. It wouldn't matter what day of the week it was, I'd come home. And I say when I was small, he still thinks I'm small. Like he said, in his mind, I'll always be 4 years old. But I remember coming home and my brother and sister would be far more, I want to say, they'd get home and they'd do the homework and they'd eat the dinner and they'd do everything that they had to do. I was home and I knew he'd be upstairs and he'd be changing and getting the case ready. I'd hear the squeaky case coming down the stairs and thudding down the stairs, and I'd know, right, where's he tonight? And I'd say to Mum, where's he tonight? And she'd say, Mallow. Don't even think about it. Because I'd beg and beg and beg to go anywhere. Oh yeah, I did, yeah. Do you know, always, yeah. And I tried to go to as much as I could, and I'll always remember, and I'll always be grateful for those times, you know, just sitting on the side of the stage and looking at him and the band and seeing how much everybody enjoyed the music. And I knew when I was very small, this is something that I'd love to be able to do, or something I'd love to be able to be a part of. It's all I knew, and it's all I wanted to know, really.
And you saw that, Jimmy, yourself when she was so young, the interest that she had in her country music.
Yeah, I did really. We were at a kind of she was in this stage school in Galway, and we went to see her perform as part of a play. I think it was called Glad Rags. And this little small blondie one came out into the middle of the stage and started singing. That was the first time I realised that, you know, she had a great, if you like, charisma for it, and that she could sing as well. And I got excited about it, and I was really excited, but at the same time I was saying, oh, Jenny Mac, what's ahead of us now? But look, she loves it, and, you know, she loves all the old great country stuff here in Philly, and Margo and Susan and yourself, Trudy, and all the the lads here today singing the great old country songs, and it's traditional country music that Claudia loves, the kind of stuff that we'd have all listened to. And she just, I wish her all the best, because very proud of her indeed.
I'm proud of him as well.
Mutual respect from you both, which is wonderful. Jimmy, will you start us off with a song? We just
I will.
want to hear you.
I will indeed.
Tell us a little bit about this special song.
This song, I suppose, like us all, every singer, you're always looking for that elusive hit song. And Henry McMahon, fair play to him, he wrote me this song. Of course, he wrote so many big hits for many singers. And back in 2003, he wrote me this song. And it's a song I have to perform at every show, no matter what, and I would be asked to sing it, no matter where I go. And I'm glad of it, and I'm always glad to sing it. It never gets old with me. It's called On Your Wedding Day.
The first time I saw you, I loved you with all of my heart. The first time I held you, I knew someday we must part. Next Saturday morning in church, I'll give you away. In my eyes, happy tears I can hide on your wedding day. It's hard to imagine a baby so tiny and small is now a young lady, a beauty so pretty and tall-ish. I know you look lovely in your wedding dress and bouquet. When you walk down the aisle with your husband on your wedding day. Your mother, she nursed you through many a heartache and pain. And if you were to ask her, she'd do it all over again. She's watched you grow into the woman that you are today. She's so happy and proud of her daughter on her wedding day. It's hard to imagine a baby so tiny and small is now a young lady, a beauty so pretty and tall. I know you look lovely in your wedding dress and bouquet. When you walk down the aisle with your husband on your wedding day. Take it away, boys. The man you will marry, I'll be proud to call him my son. He's your partner in life, you have chosen above everyone. I know he loves you and cares for you every day. Like your mother and I cared for you in the very same way. Everybody. It's hard to imagine a baby so tiny and small is now a young lady, a beauty so pretty and tall. I know you look lovely in your wedding dress and bouquet. When you walk down the aisle with your husband on your wedding day. When you walk down the aisle with your husband on your wedding day. Thank you.
Thank you, Trudy.
What a hit for you. Will you do another one? We can't let you go
Yeah,
away.
actually, we'll do a little duet together. It's a song that Claudia and I recorded, and I suppose a song that's kind of we could call it a kind of a half-pandemic type song. It's that one of those things about, it's called Storms Never Last. We might get up to sing this one, you know.
Yeah, I'd say we will.
Help me reach the high notes.
Beautiful. Jimmy and Claudia Buckley.
Storms never last, do they, baby? Hard times all pass with the wind. Your hand in mine steals the thunder. You make the sun want to shine.
I followed you down so many roads, baby. I picked wildflowers and sung you soft, sad songs.
And every road we took, Lord knows our search was for the truth. And the storm brewing now won't be the last. Storms never last, do they, baby? Hard times all pass with the wind. Your hand in mine steals the thunder, and you make the sun want to shine. Storms never last, do they, baby? Hard times all pass with the wind. Your hand in mine steals the thunder. You make the sun want to shine. Your hand in mine steals the thunder. You make the sun want to shine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. So special to hear that in years to come. All the times, and your grandchildren and great grandchildren be able to see
Go easy,
singing
Trudy,
and
go easy
recording.
now, go
Great
easy.
great grandchildren and all that kind of thing. Claudia, now we can't let you just get away with doing a duet with your daddy. We'd love to hear you singing in your own right as well. Will you do one for us tonight?
I'd love to. And I just have to say as well, you know, over the past year, I suppose we didn't get to too much musical things, but one thing I definitely got to do more was I got to go down and spend a bit more time with my grandparents. I'm very lucky. I'm 23, I still have my 4 grandparents, you know, and my mother's parents just live down the road. And I like to go down to my granddad and sing him a couple of songs. That's what he likes me to do. But he always says, you can only come down when I have time for you. When I have time, you can come down and sing what you want. So I'd sing him a couple of songs and he'd say, no, don't like that one. Have you anything else? Or he'd stop me halfway through. But this song, he always likes when I sing it through. And he might even give me a clap at the end. So I know he's going to watch at home today. So this is for my granddad. And I'm going to stand up again.
Beautiful. Claudia Buckley.
pretty eyes that shine. I lie awake at night, wishing you were mine. I'm standing here holding the biggest heartache in town. Whenever you come around, I get weak at the knees and I lose my breath. Oh, I try to speak, but the words won't come. I'm so scared to death. And when you smile, that smile, the world turns upside down. Whenever you come around, I feel so helpless. Well, I feel just like a kid. What is it about you that makes me keep my feelings hid? And I wish I could tell you, but the words can't be found. Whenever you come around, I get weak at the knees. Oh, and I lose my breath. Oh, I try to speak, but the words won't come. I'm so scared to death. And when you smile, that smile, the world turns upside down. Whenever you come around, and when you smile, that smile, the world turns upside down. Whenever you come around, whenever you come around.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks, everybody.
Joining us now is one of our finest Irish country music entertainers, the great Michael English.
Thank you. Thank you.
Michael, Christmas night, I can't help but think about your dad and of you and your sisters as well, because it's not going to be an easy Christmas, and it hasn't been an easy Christmas for you with the passing of your beautiful mum.
Yeah, I suppose, Christmas is a very happy time for many people, but it can be a sad time too, this time of year. Mam loved Christmas, and if she was around today, she'd be watching in. So we miss her terrible, but, it's... we have to go on, and my father's a great person, and he's very positive. But it hasn't been easy. I don't think you can explain. You have to lose your mother to know what it feels like, and it's tough enough, all right. But sure.
Oh, what we just admired about you in the Irish country music family, Michael, was during your grief with the passing of your mum, you reached out and you made all the phone calls that were humanly possible from all your followers and fans all over the world. And I thought that was lovely, because I was afraid nearly to say it to you, because I knew you were grieving, but you said straight away you felt it actually helped you through your grief process.
Yeah, I love talking to people anyway, and I was phoning people every morning like everybody else here, and then they started to phone me back. Some people got confused and started phoning me back, but I know it was great to talk to people. And the other thing that I realised at Mam's passing was, I have a brilliant family, my dad, my two sisters, but we often speak about this family here. And I never realised how much the people in country music meant to me. I always, had great friends in the business, but it was more evident when Mam died. Everybody was very nice to us, and it was great. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. But the Reach Out campaign, it was fantastic, because, I was talking to people who were kind of in the same situation as myself. They had been sick or had lost somebody or whatever. So it was. I found it great. Now, thanks to you and Billy.
Oh, we're delighted, Michael. And just talk to me a little bit about, because you're one of our highest and most brilliant songwriters. Talk to us about songwriting. Was it a chance for you to do a little bit of songwriting during this pandemic?
Well, I just finished writing a musical, and that took me a year to write. And Sandy was my mother. She was supposed to be my mother in the musical. And then, of course, COVID stepped in, and we had just finished the last dress rehearsal, and then we couldn't go on the road with it. But we will. We're going on the road with it, 2023. But so I found then when COVID started, I was a little bit ran out of ideas for a while. After writing a musical for a year, I took a little bit of time out, and I moved to Naas, and I suppose moving into a new house, I was very occupied sowing grass and painting and things I thought I'd never do. But and now I'm writing again. I've released just a couple of months ago a new song that I wrote called "Dance with a Memory." So yeah, I'm back writing now. Yeah.
Will you sing us one of your
I'm going to sing a song that I wrote a good while ago, but out of all the songs that I wrote, this was my mother's favourite song. She loved this one, and it's called "A Million Memories." My tears still hide a million memories. Today I read the letter that you wrote me, and I've kept it in my pocket all these years, and I try to see from your side of the story, 'cause my tears still hide a million memories. I've traveled from Chicago down to Houston. I've walked the streets of Baltimore and Bakersfield to try to find an answer to my question, 'cause my tears still hide a million memories. You know, I've cried so much my tears could fill an ocean, and since you've left, I've traveled many stormy seas, and I've tried to mend this heart of mine that's broken, but my tears still hide a million memories. Let's hear it for this great band. Fantastic. My tears still hide a million memories. My tears are like petals on a rosebud, just like the roses that I gave you through the years. But like a rose, our love just withered and just died there. Now my tears still hide a million memories. You know, I've cried so much my tears could fill an ocean, and since you've left, I've traveled many stormy seas, and I've tried to mend this heart of mine that's broken, but my tears still hide a million memories.
Beautiful. Your mama be proud.
Thank you.
Very, very
Thank you.
proud. Will you do another one for us? And
will.
I just love this. I'm singing this all the time. I love this song.
Yeah, it's time to be a bit happier now,
It's
all right?
time
So
to be happy. And
I'm going to sing Ding Dong, especially for Philomena down there. She loves this one, don't you? I'll get up and do it. Will I do it up here? Sunny day on the beach of the Coconut Isle. I like a mermaid stranded on a lover's bay. I said, honey, I like your style. Our eyes made four when she came along. Then my heart jumped to 1, 2, 3. And she gave me a reason to sing this song. And I dreamed that she would say to me, oh, won't you be my baby? Your love, it drives me crazy. Don't you see, like ABC, that you got a hold on me? I said, ding, ding, dong, sing along my song and make it jump to the rhythm till the morning comes. Gotta move that body, gotta get it right. Gotta party on a sunny daylight. Ding, ding, dong, sing along my song and make it jump to the rhythm till the morning comes. The rising sun will make it feel alright. We're gonna dance right into the moonlight. Alright. I said, ding, ding, dong, sing a love my song about the crazy little thing called love. Cause a man needs a woman and a woman needs a man like a flower needs the sun above. And when the night will come and the moon will shine, I know we're gonna rendezvous. Cause I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Baby, won't you make my dream come true? Oh, won't you be my baby? Your love, it drives me crazy. Don't you see, like ABC, that you are the one for me? I said, ding, ding, dong, sing along my song and make it jump to the rhythm till the morning comes. Gotta move that body, gotta get it right. Gotta party on a sunny daylight. Ding, ding, dong, sing along my song and make it jump to the rhythm till the morning comes. The rising sun will make it feel alright. We're gonna dance right into the moonlight. Alright. Oh, let's hear it for Dick Lowe here on the guitar. I said, ding, ding, dong, sing along my song and make it jump to the rhythm till the morning comes. Gotta move that body, gotta get it right. Gotta party on a sunny daylight. Ding, ding, dong, sing along my song and make it jump to the rhythm till the morning comes. Yeah, the rising sun will make it feel alright. We're gonna dance right into the moonlight. Ding, ding, dong, sing along my song and make it jump to the rhythm till the morning comes. Gotta move that body, gotta get it right. Gotta party on a sunny daylight. Ding, ding, dong, sing along my song and make it jump to the rhythm till the morning comes. The rising sun will make you feel alright. We're gonna dance right into the moonlight. Thanks very much. Happy Christmas, everybody.
Michael English! Brilliant, Michael. Oh my God. Well, this next lady is a lady, I suppose, that I've really gotten to know over the last number of years, and would have grown up as all of us would have, with all the wonderful talent that's here tonight, listening to their songs. And 70 years on the planet. She's 70th birthday this year. Give her a huge round of applause. Margo, 70. And I know you're going to be touring next year with your 70th
and
birthday
she was always
tour.
saying I was older than her, you know.
Now we hear it. Margo, will you do us a favour and sing a beautiful song that we all love, and it's you know, synonymous.
I was, you know, I started singing Irish songs, you know, so I'm not going to go away from that. So I'm going to go up there to the boys. I'm not used to this sitting down here. Philomena might be pulling at me or something. Anyway, Jonathan, will you give me a start there?
Cold wind
winds from the mountains are calling soft to me. The smell of scented heather brings bitter memories. The wild and lonely eagle up in the summer sky flies high o'er Shanna Golden, where my young Willie lies. Do you remember, darling, we walked the moonlit roads? I held you in my arms, love, and never let you go. Our hands, they were entwined, my love, all in the pale moonlight, by the fields of Shanna Golden on a lonely winter's night. Then came the call to arms, love, and the hills, they were aflame. And from the silent mountain the Saxon strangers came. I held you in my arms, love, my young heart wild with fear, near the fields of Shanna Golden in the springtime of the year. And you fought my darling Willie all through the summer days. I heard the rifles firing in the mountains far away. I held you in my arms, love, your blood ran clear and bright, and you died by Shanna Golden on a lonely summer's night. But that was long ago, my love, and our sun grows fine and tall. The hills, they are at peace again, the Saxon strangers gone. There's roses on your grave, my love, there's an eagle in the sky, flying high o'er Shanna Golden, where my young Willie lies. Flying high o'er Shanna Golden, where my young Willie lies. Thank you so much. And seeing as it's Christmas and all that, I'm going to sing a song I recorded way back in 1972. It's called The Family Bible. You all join in now with me in this one. There's a family Bible on the table. Its pages worn and hard to read, but the family Bible on the table will ever be my key to memories. At the end of day, when work was over, and when the evening meal was done, Dad would read to us from the family Bible, and we'd count our many blessings one by one. I can see us sitting round the table when from the family Bible Dad would read. I can hear my mother softly singing, Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages, cleft for me. All right, lads. Come on, a round of applause for these wonderful musicians. Now this whole world of ours is filled with trouble. This whole world would oh so better be if we found more Bibles on the table and mothers singing Rock of Ages cleft for me. I can see us sitting around the table when from the family Bible Dad would read. I can hear my mother softly singing, Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages, cleft for me. Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages, cleft for me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we're going over live now to Nashville, Tennessee, to the home of country music. And joining us now is a man, along with his late dad, had 33 #1 American hits from everybody from Garth Brooks, Johnny Cash, the late great George Jones, and many more. We're welcoming to our Irish country family tonight, the great Max T. Barnes.
Well, howdy. Welcome to Nashville. Hi, Trudy. Merry Christmas. I sure miss y'all. I wish I could come back over soon. We'll get there. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Say hello to my friend Paul Hollowell. He's going to help us today on this song we're going to do. I wrote this many years ago, and you might still remember it. We'll see if you do. Here we go. 3, 4. I read a note my grandma wrote back in 1923. Grandpa kept it in his coat, and he showed it once to me. He said, boy, you might not understand, but a long, long time ago, Grandma's daddy didn't like me none, but I loved your grandma so. We had this crazy plan to meet and run away together, get married in the first town we came to and live forever. But nailed to the tree we were supposed to meet instead, I found this letter, and this is what it said. If you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I'll meet you when my chores are through, but I don't know how long I'll be, but I'm not gonna let you down. Darling, wait and see, and between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. Grandma passed away in the doorway of a church where me and Grandpa stopped to pray. You know, I had never seen him cry in all my 15 years. But as he said these words to her, his eyes filled up with tears. If you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I'll meet you when my chores are through, but I don't know how long I'll be. But I'm not gonna let you down, darling, wait and see. And between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. Yeah, between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. Well, welcome to Paul's house. We're just sitting around here talking and playing, having fun. Wish we was there with y'all for Christmas. I sure hope you have a good one and a Happy New Year. Maybe we'll let Paul sing this one.
Not a good idea.
This is my old friend Paul Hollowell. We've known each other forever. He can't keep a job. It's been like 30 years with this last person. Who was that?
Dolly Parton.
Playing piano with Dolly Parton. And yeah, but before that, probably not much.
Well, Reba McEntire before.
Reba McEntire, yeah, but probably like that you was homeless or something.
Well, what about Carl Perkins?
He played with Carl Perkins. He's played with everybody. Look how far he's fallen. He's playing here with me today. Anyway, Merry Christmas. We're going to do you one that I wrote for Randy Travis years ago. There's a really cool cartoon video online. Check it out. This one's called Before You Kill Us All. I must be doing something wrong, baby, I don't know. But the goldfish are floating at the top of the bowl. And the dog, he don't eat, he just lays around. And all night long he makes a lonesome sound. And I know you told me not to call, but baby, come back before you kill us all. The way the plants are dying, you'd swear it's fall. Looks just like autumn up and down the hall. And I talk to them, baby, like you're supposed to do. But they're tired of hearing about me missing you. And I know I had it coming and it's all my fault, but baby, come back before you kill us all. Well, it's a desperate situation. I've got a strong will to survive, but if this place is any indication, well, I may not make it out alive. Yeah. Well, it's an eerie feeling in the still of the night, knowing that the cat's down to 3 more lives. You turned us all into nervous wrecks. We just to sit around and wonder who's gonna be next. my fault, but baby, come back before you kill us all. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. Baby, come back before you kill us all. Travis. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody, and a Happy New Year. So long from Nashville. Good stuff, Paul.
Thank you so much, Max. Thanks for joining us live from Nashville, Tennessee, and a very happy Christmas to you and all the family.
This time, my brother Daniel has taken time to record a couple of songs to join us here on this Christmas edition, and we're so, so grateful. I'm so proud of this young man. Daniel O'Donnell, my brother.
Thanks very much, ladies. Lovely to be with you, and I hope that you're all enjoying the show at home. And thanks for giving me the opportunity to be part of this very special show at this special time of year. Merry Christmas to you all, and I'm going to sing a few of my favourites, starting off with this one. A poor orphan girl named Maria was walking to market one day. She stopped for to rest by the roadside, where a bird with a broken wing lay. A few moments passed till she saw it, for its feathers were covered with sand. But soon cleaned and wrapped, it was traveling in the warmth of Maria's small hand. She happily gave her last peso on a cage made of rushes and twine. She fed it loose corn from the market and watched it grow stronger with time. Now the Christmas Eve service was coming, and the church shone with tinsel and light, and all of the town folk brought presents to lay by the manger that night. There were diamonds and incense and perfumes in packages fit for a king, but for one ragged bird in a small cage, Maria had nothing to bring. She waited till just before midnight, so no one could see her go in. And crying she knelt by the manger, for her gift was unworthy of him. Then a voice spoke to her through the darkness, Maria, what brings you to me? If the bird in the cage is your offering, open the door, let me see. Though she trembled, she did as he asked her, and out of the cage the bird flew, soaring up into the rafters on a wing that had healed good as new. Just then the midnight bells rang out, and the little bird started to sing. a song that no words could recapture, whose beauty was fit for a king. Now Maria felt blessed just to listen to that cascade of notes, sweet and long, as her offering was lifted to heaven by the very first nightingale's song. Thank you. This next song I learned from an old record of Jim Reeves. Hope that you like it. Hey, 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 snowflake, my pretty little snowflake. Who, the change in the weather has made it better for me. Hey, 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 snowflake, my pretty little snowflake. You've got me warm as a fire with a burning desire for you. Snow was falling when love came calling on this lonely heart of mine. You were standing there with snowflakes in your hair. You kept stalling while my thoughts were calling on everything I knew for one excuse to get acquainted with you. Then I said, snowflake, my pretty little snowflake. Who, the change in the weather has made it better for me. Hey, 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 snowflake, my pretty little snowflake. You've got me warm as a fire with a burning desire for you. The ice was breaking and love was waking in a winter wonderland as I felt you slip your fingers in my hand. Now snow is gleaming and I'm not dreaming, I know this is for real. The love I have is too much to conceal. Hey, 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 snowflake, my pretty little snowflake. Who, the change in the weather has made it better for me. Hey, 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 snowflake, my pretty little snowflake. You've got me warm as a fire with a burning desire for you. Snowflake, oh, there they go, the snowflakes are falling. Thank you very much. I'd like to do another song for you now. I don't know how many songs I'm supposed to do, and I'm sorry that I'm not along with everybody else in Killarney, but we're on tour at the minute, and I'm sending all this back to them. And thanks to all my own people here, Porrick and Blake and Kieran and Matt is behind the camera, and we have just one camera, so there's no choreography. Anyway, I'll do a couple more, and if you want to put them out, that's fine. This is a song that was written by our good friend Shuni Cramsey. I recorded it on our Christmas album many years ago. It's called The Christmas Story. The sound of silence echoed through the valley there below, and in the moonlight shadows walked two people in the snow, looking for a place to stay as night drew into morn. But little did salvation know a Savior would be born. And glory, hallelujah, sang the angels in the sky. They sang a prayer to heaven so that man would realize that God the Father sent His Son among us to forgive to make this place we call our home a better place to live. The angels sang in heaven as a newborn baby cried. The shepherds and the three wise men could not believe their eyes as the shining star, it guided them to the stable where he lay, a Savior, just a baby born upon a Christmas day. And glory, hallelujah, sang the angels in the sky. They sang a prayer to heaven so that man would realize that God the Father sent His Son among us to forgive, to make this place we call our home a better place to live, to make this place we call our home a better place to live. Oh, thanks to Shuni for that lovely song. Well, I'm going to finish up now. Merry Christmas again to you all. I hope that you're having a lovely Christmas season, and I wish you all the best for the new year. And please God, I'll meet you somewhere, sometime during this coming year. And we're going to leave you with a wee bit of Elvis. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't mean a thing, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. Oh, play it now, just a little bit of choreography. Oh yes, 1, 2, 3 forward, 1, 2, 3 back, a little bit to the side, and a wee bit to this side. Yeah, oh, no expense spared. Are you with me? 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe we'll just sing it. Are you ready? Yes. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. Oh, you'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I have a blue, blue, blue Christmas. Thanks, Trudy and Billy and Margaret. Back to you in the studio, and Merry Christmas again, everybody.
Thank you, Daniel. That was just wonderful. You've just made everybody's Christmas even more special.
Well, joining me now is one of the most popular country music entertainers we have in our Irish country music family. Will you please put your hands together for Mike Denver? Woohoo!
Thanks, Trudy.
Mike, how special is the coming together of all our colleagues and our family here tonight for you?
It's a great day. It's great to see so many faces. I suppose for the last year and a half, we've seen very little people, as they say. So it's great to see so many faces here today. It's a great thing for country music to see everybody out.
Well, of course, you've been very, very busy during the pandemic. Tell us a little
I've
bit
been
about your
learning
beautiful little daughter.
Yeah, Mia's great, so she is. So I'm really looking forward to Christmas this year. It's going to be a great day. Can't wait for Santi to come and see what presents come.
So talk to us a little bit about Mia, because she's obviously the apple in your eye, yourself and Liz.
I suppose I was one of the lucky ones with COVID. The pandemic hit at the right time for me. Mia came. We've done our last gig on the 8th of March. Mia was born on the 20th, so I was there for every bit of it. So it was great. She was a little bit of an early arrival. She came a few weeks ahead of schedule, so the timing was good for me.
So Santa Claus and everything busy with you today.
Yeah, it's good now. She's good and active at this stage, so it's going to be a great Christmas.
Well, Mike, for all your fans out there, you reached out again, like everybody here. You reached out all over the world to fans and during the Reach Out initiative. How important was that for you to reconnect with all your followers?
Yeah, it was a great way of staying in touch. I suppose I was one of the guys. I didn't do too much on the Facebook Lives and that kind of stuff. So like everybody at the beginning, we thought we were all going to be back to work within 6 weeks, and 6 weeks to 3 months. We said we'll definitely be back, but it just lingered on and on. So I suppose the Reach Out campaign was a great way to stay in touch with people. There were so many people that I hadn't spoke to, and these were faces that you would have seen on a regular basis, whether it's me or anybody here. They were coming week in, week out to the gig. So it was great to get in touch and see hear all the voices that we would have seen over the years.
And tell me this, do you think it has made our Irish country music family closer?
Yeah, of course it has. Anything like that really helps when you're getting in touch with people and I suppose to feel closer to you. So it was a great campaign. It was a great way of, I suppose, everybody connecting with each other.
Well, you're known as the Galway boy, so will you sing us a song all about Galway?
Well, no problem whatsoever.
On this Christmas night.
On this Christmas night, and we won't do the Galway Girl. We'll stick with one of the old classics this time. It's a song I recorded called My Dear Old Galway Bay.
The great Mike Denver!
Thank you.
It's far away I am today from scenes I roamed a boy, and long ago the hour I know I first saw Illinois. But time nor tide nor waters wide could wean my heart away. Forever true, it flies to you, my own dear Galway Bay. My chosen bride is by my side, her brown hair silver grey. Our daughter Rose is like her grows as April dawn today. Our only boy, his mother's joy, his father's pride and stay. With gifts like these, I'd live at ease were I near Galway Bay. Oh, grey and bleak by shore and creek, the rugged rocks abound. But sweet and green the grass between, as grows on Irish ground. So friendship fond all wells abound, and the love that lives always. Bless every home beside your foam, my own dear Galway Bay. and the heart afire once more. For all the gold the world might hold, I'd never leave your shore. I'd be content with whatever God sent, the neighbors old and grey, and I'd lay my bones 'neath churchyard stones beside you, Galway Plain. The blessings of a poor old man be with you night and day. The blessings of a lonely man whose heart will soon be clay. It's all of heaven I'll ask of God upon my dying day. My soul to soar forevermore above you, Galway Bay. My soul to soar forevermore above you, Galway Bay. One of the old Irish classics.
Mike, sit down here beside me, and you're going to
Lovely.
sing something, a beautiful, beautiful song that we released during the pandemic. Will you tell us a little bit about
I'm going
this
to do a
song?
song this time. It's another great Irish song. It's something newer, I suppose, to people. It's a song, to me, it has great meaning for over COVID. We've lost so many people that have been at family, friends, neighbours. We've lost so many people that won't be ever at a gig again. And to me, I think this song is one that it seems to touch a lot of people's heart and tells a story. It's a song called Goodbye, My Old Friend.
I love to hear it. Mike Denver.
Goodbye, my old friend. Your troubles are now over. Rest your weary bones. There's nothing left to do. Farewell, my old companion. You will be remembered. And as you leave this world, I thought the world of you. All that was in your heart, you carried on your shoulders. The mark of your old hand is embedded in the past. Let go of it all. No more tears or laughter. You're ready for the road that takes you home at last. Goodbye, my old friend. Don't be afraid, I'm with you. I'll guide you to the light. Your restless spirit free. And parting holds such pain. There may be no tomorrow. The dreams inside your heart come true for me. Goodbye, my old friend. I have to let you go now. You were the gentle breeze that light upon my way. I know you won't be far. You're that angel on my shoulder. So goodbye, my old friend. We'll meet again someday. So goodbye, my old friend. We'll meet again someday. Oh, goodbye, my old friend. Thank you.
You can see a lot of emotion here.
It's one of them songs that
Tonight,
seems to bring the
Mike.
tears.
He's ruined Christmas.
Another of our hugely popular artists, and particularly during the Reach Out campaign as well, is the great Nathan Carter, ladies and gentlemen. What a great talent.
Thank you.
Nathan, we spoke a lot, and as I said, I think you have my number blocked probably now. You were making so many
I
calls.
unblocked it yesterday. It's
Did
all
you?
right. Yeah, did you?
But Nathan, you reached out to so many of your fans and followers all over the world during the Reach Out initiative. How was it for you?
It was actually probably more beneficial to me than it was for them. It was great to get chatting to people again. It had been so long since I'd actually met people that follow what we do and, come to the gigs, and I think we get out of it as much as they get sometimes. I did ring a couple of people and they put the phone straight down though. They thought it was a joke, but rang them back then a few times and they answered. But it was good. It was great to chat to people, and a lot of people going through, sometimes you think that you're having a bad day and then you'd ring someone and realise that they're, not too well, or their family member hasn't got too long left. So that just instantly changes your opinion on the whole thing, So it was good, really good to chat to people.
And I know we spoke as well one of the days I was chatting to you. I was just asking you how your mum and dad and all your family were. And of course, because you're living here and they're living in Liverpool, you hadn't gotten to see them for, was it over a year, I think, at that time?
Yeah, I think it was like 9 or 10 months at some stage. But like so many other families, to be honest, we didn't get seeing people for so long. And definitely was tough. And I missed the gigs more than anything. I didn't realise how much I would miss the band, just the crew, just travelling, being, we can all relate to it, just being on the road and the buzz that you get from a live gig, So I did miss it, and in the last couple of months, it's been fantastic to get back on stage, to get the buzz and to see people enjoying live music once again.
For 2022, it's going to be an incredible year for all of us here in the business. But as I said to Mike, just in relation to the country music family and the Reach Out country music family, do you feel we as an industry and as a family have come closer together throughout this pandemic?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, it is very tough. We've probably all spoken at different occasions on the lack of play for a lot of the singers in this country singing our type of music, and unfortunately, a lot of the stations, the country shows are just being stopped or replaced with daytime pop shows or indie shows or whatever the shows are. So the like this is great, and it's given younger people a shot like Claudia, and paying huge respect to people that have been in the business for so many years, which deserve all our credits, to be honest. So.
Nathan, you're going to sing a great song. I love this song.
Yeah, this is a song I released a couple of months ago. This is originally a Scottish song by Andy M. Stewart. A lot of people have recorded it through the years, the Dubliners and so forth, but I tried my own version, and it goes something like this.
For the sober men are plenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. Give me a rambling rover, from Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. There's many that find enjoyment from merciless employment. Their ambition was this deployment from the minute they left the school. They save and scrape and ponder, while the rest go out and squander. See the world and rove and wander, and the happier as a rule. For the sober men are plenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. Give me a rambling rover, from Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. I have roamed through all the nations, in light of all creations. I tried a wee sensation when the company did prove kind. When pardon was no pleasure, I drunk another measure. For the good friends that we treasure, for they're always on me mind. Oh, sober men are plenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. Give me a rambling rover, from Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. Take it away. If you're bent with arthritis, your bowels have got colitis, you've galloping bronchitis, and you're thinking it's time you died. You've been a man of action, while you're laying there in traction. You may get some satisfaction thinking, Jesus, at least they tried. The sober men are plenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. Give me a rambling rover, from Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the sober men are plenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. Give me a rambling rover, from Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. Yes, we'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world.
Fantastic. Nathan, look, we can't get you to leave without singing the song that, just your huge hit for you. Talk to us a little bit about how it came about and all that.
It came about this song many years ago, had a band called the Old Crow Medicine Show singing it. And then found out it was actually Bob Dylan that wrote the original version of the song. Them guys had a bluegrass hit with it. Then I released it here in Ireland, and then later on in the UK. And then a guy in the States called Darius Rucker released it after myself. He earned a lot more money than I did off the song. But listen, I'm so glad to have recorded it. Used to go into Coppers in Dublin, and it would be played twice a night, and just opened a lot of doors for me. So very grateful for it, and I'll still be singing it for many years to come.
Wonderful. Well, we'd love to hear it tonight. Nathan Carter.
Here's Wagon Wheel. Headed down south to the land of the pines. I'm on my way into North Carolina. Staring up the road, pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours. I'm picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. I'm hoping for rally so I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like the wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, in a way you feel. Sing it, hey, hey, yeah. Mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a seven train. Hey, hey, yeah. Mama, rock me. I was running from the cold up in New England. Born to be a fiddler in an old town string band. My baby
was the guitar, I picked the banjo down. Oh, that North Country wind just keep getting me down. Lost my money, played poker, so I had to believe I ain't turning back to live with that old life no more. Yeah. So rock me, mama, like the wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, in a way you feel. Singing, hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like the southbound train. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Let's hear for this fantastic band on the stage, everybody. Oh, yeah. Was walking to the south out of Roanoke. Caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. He's heading west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta get a move on before the sun. If my baby coming down, she's the only one. 'Cause if I die in a rally, at least I will be free. Yeah. So rock me, mama, like the wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, in the way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Let's sing it together, come on. So rock me, mama, like the wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, in the way you feel. We're singing, hey, hey. Happy Christmas to everyone at home. Hope you're all singing along. So rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like the southbound train. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. So, yeah, rock me, mama, like the wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, in the way you feel. We're singing, hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Oh, yes, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like the southbound train. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me.
Nathan Carter!
Yeah.
Fantastic!
Thank you very much.
What a way, and can we just give a reference to the man who produced Wagon Wheel for you? Tell us about him. The
Mr.
great-
Jonathan Owens back there, yeah. Well done, Jonathan.
He bought a new house
you
out
very
of that,
much.
you know that? But while we're talking about Jonathan Owens and all these wonderful musicians, I just want to just give them credit, because a lot of us, when we came together, when the song for the Reach Out initiative came about, and Billy Morrissey and Max T. Barnes wrote the song Reach Out, there was absolutely no budget to do anything. And I just think it's important for everybody to know out here tonight that when I lifted the phone to ask all the country music stars, a lot of them you see here tonight, some of them at home, they reached out and they didn't mind and they wanted to be part of it, and this whole sense of community came about. Everyone sang their lines in their own homes, so that was some kind of a conundrum for people that were in the recording studios putting it together. So I want to acknowledge all the recording studios who lent their facilities for all of us singers to come and record our pieces for the Reach Out song. And also to Jonathan Owens, who put the whole jigsaw puzzle together and made it sound like we were all in the one studio at the one time. And Enda as well, I want to thank you, and all the studios that reached out as well. And then when it came to recording a video, again, I reached out and all of the singers straight away said yeah, and they recorded their piece in their own homes, in their sitting room. We were really in lockdown at that time, so none of us could get up to meet and do the song together, make the video together. So again, we reached out to the great Ed Hannigan, who's up here working with us tonight, and Ed again put every bit of the video together. And you know, it's just incredible. The reaching out and the support, and not one person looked for a penny in a time that our business was decimated. Everybody came together, and that's what I think is unique about our Reach Out, our country music family. So thanks very much indeed again, Ed. Thank you for that. I'm going to go over to our Queen of Country and Irish, Margo. Talk to us a little bit about the people who have passed on before us from our Irish country music family. We want to acknowledge them tonight as well.
Well, absolutely. I don't think that any of them are forgotten, and sometimes we might not mention them, but I mean, you know, there's Big Tom, there's Gene Stewart, there's Brian Call, you know, if any of you want to name people, P.O. McCann is gone. You know, there's an awful lot of people that have passed away, and they laid the foundation for everything. And just as Philomena and Susan and Brendan here and Sandy and all of the older acts, Foster and Alan and TR, and we all laid a foundation for people like you, Claudia, to come along and carry it on. And we hope that you will carry it on, people of your age. So for all the people that are not able to be here and all the people that are passed away, we remember them all tonight.
Well said, Margo. That was absolutely beautiful, beautiful words.
And not forgetting Larry Cunningham either. I can't forget Larry.
Great, Larry. Well, that's just about it for the night, for our Christmas reunion from our Reach Out country music family. On behalf of all of us here tonight and our musicians and all the crew, we want to wish you a very, very happy Christmas and a great new year. We look forward to seeing you all out in 2022, where we can do it all over again and meet everybody as well. So from us all and the Irish country music family, good night and happy Christmas! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it close. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, oh, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeers loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Oh, rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see, every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. Ah, you will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with lights. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way. Want to see you wave the hands at home, everybody? Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. Yes, he sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. From the Reach Out Country family, good night. There's always someone somewhere gets lonely now and then.
A few kind words of comfort means a lot from an old friend.
Just a simple phone call could brighten someone's day.
Let them know you miss them and hear me when I say,
Reach out to see if they're okay.
Don't put off till tomorrow.
what you can do today.
Reach out and make a difference. It takes no time at all. Call a friend, call your neighbor.
as comforting as talking to a friend.
It sure feels good to make somebody feel good now and then.
So take the time to make the time.
Pick up the telephone. Let somebody know you care.
We're not in this alone.
There will never be a better time.
Don't let this moment go.
Someone longs to hear from you.
So much you'll never know.
And though we can't be with them,
Reach out and keep in touch.
tell your friends and family
You miss them all so much.
Reach out to see if they're okay.
Don't put off till tomorrow
what you can do today.
Reach out and make a difference. It takes no time at all. Call a friend, call a neighbor. Reach out and make that call.
Never stop believing, that's what the good Lord said.
Good times will return again.
There's brighter days ahead. Though we may be weary and our hearts put to the test,
Reach out and call a friend.
'Cause old friends are the best.
Reach out to see if they're okay.
Don't put off tomorrow.
what you can do today.
Reach out and make a difference. It takes no time at all. Call a friend, call a neighbor. Reach out and make that call. Reach out to see if they're okay.
Don't put off till tomorrow.
what you can do today.
Although